What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another drawing tutorials. Today we're going to be doing Kurama with our Rasengan. So he's using the Rasengan. He's in that big yellow form. So the Naruto / Kurama sort of mode. So I'm on a landscape page. Pencil and eraser for these. Sketch it out lightly. Hit pause if I go too fast. Right? You can always put black ink on top of pencil, but you can't erase black ink. So not completely anyway. So let's go. So we'll start with his eyes, right? Center point of my page about here. His head is kind of a little bit lower just to fit in his ears. And this big Rasengan over here. So, yeah, center point about there. Come down. And we'll put his head in this space of the page, right? So, we start with his sort of black section of his eye, right? So we go diagonal this way. Comes up to kind of a point there, and then this will come down like so into here. Okay, so it's like a big long spike sticking up that way. His eyes inside, oval, sort of a skinny circle, right? The top sort of cut off. We do the same over here. Come across, diagonal, and then up, spiky, back down. Doesn't have to be the exact same on both sides. Like so. And then an oval for the eye. There. Okay. And then he's frowning quite heavily, right? So we got like this big frown line sort of here, there. We got some wrinkles coming in for his nose because he's growling, you know, with his teeth. And then his ears like come out from his eyes, right? So pretty close to this frowning line, right? We got these ears coming out. Big sort of chakra flame sort of ears, right? So kind of furry on the end, but it is chakra, so it comes down like this. Like that. You can do that any old way. It doesn't have to be exactly like mine. Like you just make it kind of spiky and fire looking. Make it look fire, bros. And then the other ear. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not like copying the drawing exactly. Right, like coming down like this. Line coming from his eye, just that way. And the top of his head in between here. Like that. And then we'll come down for his nose. So he's got that small sort of dog-like nose, right? So it comes across there, around. It's got like two little spikes on the side for his nostrils. Like that. And we might put some hatching just on the top here. It's not really in Naruto, but it's kind of more a Demon Slayer thing. But I think it makes noses look good, so I'm going to add it for this one. Right, so then his mouth, right? So top lip, pretty close to the nose, just here. It's around like so. And then real big mouth, right? So it goes around like this. Right. And then it curves around here. So it goes down there. And then down like so. Around for the bottom lip. Kind of following the shape for his mouth again. Down there. Okay. And there's all teeth inside here. So, say we got like at the front, we got these fangs that kind of stick out just here. And then there's zigzag lines all in the middle. So these sort of teeth lines, like that. And then we've big fangs up here, right? Two big ones. And then we have zigzag lines that go down all the way towards the front, and they get smaller. So see, and these sort of teeth lines. Like so. And you just do the same thing on the other side, just a zigzag sort of like that. And then his chin. So just here, very nice, like so. So like the eyes are kind of halfway, sort of here to here is about the same as here to here, right? So the eyes are about halfway down his head. Here, about the same as here to here. Okay, so that's kind of proportion you're looking for. You want this to be sort of the halfway point between here and here, nearly. Right. Okay, rough, but about that. And then jaw, and add some furry sort of chakra just there on the side of his head. Do the same thing on this side. It can be a bumpy line, it doesn't have to be straight or anything, right? So it's like a V. Okay, and then he has cheek marks, right? Kind of like Naruto. So there, and these are dark boxes now. 3 of them. Right, like so, and then 3 more here. Like so. Okay, so his head is kind of, his body's tilted, I guess. So it's like one shoulder going down this way, the other one higher up because he's holding the Rasengan with his hand up here somewhere. So we'll go this way. So spiking like that, and then his shoulder will go down this way, right? And this will go down off my page. So like, and if you want, every now and then you can add like a chakra spike or something, just going off like that. And the inside of his chest, like his armpit sort of area, is like here, right? And his arm, another line there, right? Armpit, and then his arm will go that way. And then the side of his body kind of down here. Of course, you have more room, you can fit more of his body if you want, or cut your page, you know. Sometimes if your drawing doesn't fit within your page, you can either add more, make it up kind of, or cut the bottom of your page off. That's what I do, cut the page to fit the drawing. So I gotta move my drawing here. I've just noticed it's a bit lopsided. Okay, so his other shoulder, higher up, right? Because he's raising his hand to do the Rasengan. So add some chakra spikes. Comes down to there, meets his forearm there, right? So his other chest line is higher up here, right? So his body's kind of tilted that way. And then we can see his armpit here, and the other side of his arm just goes down towards his elbow, sort of here somewhere. And then the side of his body, like say ribs or something here, and then body going off this way towards his hip and his leg, and add some chakra and stuff going down that way. Okay, so his forearm, so that his forearm's here, there's a big circle here. So if you have like a plate or a cup or something that's big enough that'll help you draw a circle, feel free to do it. Right, I'll just add the forearm. Right, and his elbow is kind of furry down here. And then this goes up. It starts to get thin up here. Right, so this big circle, I don't have anything the right size, so I'm going to have to, do I? No. So you could use something like this, but it's too small for me, right? So I'm just going to do my best. So we're just going to add this circle. I'll sketch it out lightly. I've got like a wasted Sharpie here, so. Right, that looks okay. So then right, so roughly like that, right? So just sort of smooth up the edge line a little bit. Like so, right, so to draw a Rasengan, you could do it just with color, but because I'm using a black marker, we're going to go inside and draw these sort of air lines, basically. And I'll get up an image just to make sure I'm correct. I'll just, yeah, it's pretty much just like these sort of spiraling lines going around, right? Around from the middle. So you're going for these quick sort of strokes. Loads of them all inside. Can I just fill it up? Right, kind of like that, and then you like color it all light blue and things. So then, and sometimes as well, there'll be like, you know, this sort of wind lines going like around, you know. Spiraling around like. Kind of like that. Okay, so then Kurama has all these marks on his body as well. So he's got like black sort of lines, right? So there's like two on his shoulder. So there's like one here. Like that. And then another circle that comes around it. Like so. And this will stop here and go down his chest, right? So we'll just go around the bottom. And then it goes down his arm as well. Right, so this will come all the way around his chest and join the other one on his shoulder. So it'll go all the way around. Like so. And it's a double line. Up to there. And then his shoulder. Out like so. Down to there. Down to there. And a shoulder, sort of one here. And this one also goes down his arm. I should have left a gap there. Right, so that's just all colored the same color. You know, like here, there's a bit of a gap, so it joins together, like the energy all goes the one way. And then like another one on his stomach, so we can only see a little bit of it here. And it's kind of like a sideward turned circle. Right there, so that's colored dark as well. And then maybe like his collarbone lines going that way. Okay, so then his tail is what we can see of them, right? They're all in the background. So there's one comes up behind his ear, and then comes back down this side. And they have all those black lines on them as well, right? So behind the Rasengan too, there, and then another line. This way. Tail there. And then the other side of the tail here. This comes down to his body. And that means this one should have a line finishing there. And another one. So 1, 2, 3. Make sure we keep count. Because we don't want to give him like 10 or something. Right, and then that one will go up behind here. Down and out there. So big tail here. Should this go back in somewhere? Maybe like there. And another one going out that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we go again. 6, 7. This one will go 7. So 2 more. Eight and 1 more just here. Go off my page, I'd say, up here somewhere. All right, so then they have those chakra lines on them, each one, right? Just going up it. So there, another one, say here. There should be another line here somewhere, and then a black chakra line here. See this one? It's behind there somewhere. So these are all colored in like a dark gray or black, depending on what way you want to do it. So like in the manga, it's sort of like a dark gray, or no, in the anime, it's a dark gray. In the manga, it's a little bit different. Coming out from his elbow, black line. There should be another line here. So it's that tail, and then can't see the dark chakra on the other one. Have I missed anything? No, that's everything. That's how to draw Kurama with a Rasengan. Hope it was helpful, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.